Olympiakos. But Silva will be up first for Manchester City. So it is Silva, the Spaniard, against Roberto, the Spaniard.
Glenn, let's keep an eye on the penalty spot and how that area changes throughout these penalty kicks.
Silva pushes it in. Wonderfully casual but effective penalty.
One of the best left feet in the world. He just steps up, opens up his hips, and just pushes it past the keeper. Roberto guesses the right way. Nothing he can do with that accuracy in that placement. Samaris up next for Olympiakos.
Andreas Samaris will want to level things here in the first round of penalties. He went the distance today in midfield. Samaris ties it up. Good penalty from Samaris after a full 90-minute performance here today.
He steps up casually, opens up his hips, comes back across as Joe Hart goes down to his left-hand side. He goes to Joe Hart's right. Well-taken penalty.
So Kolarov, who scored a penalty during the course of the match, will try to make a second one here to put Man City up. Kolarov is 2 for 2 on penalties today. Hit with authority.
He missed his penalty against Liverpool a few nights ago. This time goes across, hits the side net. Incredibly well taken penalty from Kolarov.
Sebi now, the second half sub for Olympiakos, coming to take his penalty. Struggled a bit with his touch during the course of that 45 minutes. The Frenchman against Joe Hart. Save Joe Hart. Going to his left. And it was almost as though he got there before the ball did.
He left his hips open the entire time. Easy read for Joe Hart. Goes down to his left-hand side. City strong with both big hands. A smile on his face.
2-1 Manchester City, with Milner to try and make it 3-1. James Milner. Save! A response from Roberto as he saves Milner.
What a fantastic save this is. Milner grabs it, touches it, and gets it well, but Roberto goes down. Keep it on the right hand. Just fingertips, so much strength to get a hold of that ball and keep it going into the back of the net.
An opportunity now for Olympiakos to tie things up, to take the penalty. Kolarov, the second half sub. And that's a great penalty. Wow. He got into a great goal-scoring position that might have put him up. Didn't do much with it in the second half, but hits this with conviction.
Kolarov goes up and over the right-hand side of Joe Hart, just out of the reach of his fingertips. Scott Sinclair up next for Man City.
Top of the fourth round here. Sinclair also a second half sub. 25-year-old, played in the Olympics in London, representing Great Britain. Sinclair saved. Not a good penalty. And Olympiakos now has an opportunity to take the lead here.
Back-to-back saves for that man Roberto. Poor taken penalty. quickly down to his right-hand side, lifts his legs, pushes left, comes back across.
Kazarian now, the 26-year-old, in a position now to put Olympiakos up 3-2 on penalties. And he does. Kazarian. And it's now Olympiakos up 3-2.
Well, Joe Hart goes down to his left. Ball goes up over his right-hand shoulder. Michel's happy, well taken penalty.
Zuccolini stepping up here, has to score here in order to keep Manchester City missed, and it's over. Zuccolini, and he rolls it in with tremendous confidence.
He steps up well, just passes it into the empty net as Roberto got down to his right-hand side. Zuccolini goes down opposite.
Tremendous penalty on the Argentine. So coming up now for Olympiakos is number 21, Papadopoulos, the center back, who can have the light shined on him here today. He makes this, and Olympiakos will win this against Manchester City. '29-year-old Australian born. Saved Hart! He went for power, hit it right at him. Well, now it's on to round 6.
He tries to go right down the middle, and Joe Hart does such a fantastic job just trailing with his left leg, stays strong, and just flares out at the last second. Papadopoulos denied.
John Guidetti will step up for Manchester City. And now we're in the situation, you make one or you miss one or have it saved and it's over. So Guidetti now put Manchester City back on top and does. That's a good penalty from the second half sub. So the pressure now back on Olympiakos.
Put it up, comes back across his body, just out of the reach of Roberto. Very similar to the save that he made on Milner. This time Roberto can't touch it.
So stepping up now, Andreas Buchalakis has to convert here to keep this going. A save or a miss and it's over, and Manchester City will win. Buchalakis scores. Ice cold penalty to keep it going.
Just a casual run up from Buchalakis. Opens up his hips. Well taken with that left foot. Even if Joe Hart guesses the right way, no chance he's getting on here.
Will come up for Manchester City against Roberto. Richards blasts it into the crowd. An erratic penalty. So Olympiakos will have another opportunity to win it.
Well, Micah Richards, he goes for power over placement. Watch this body swing, how wild it is. He almost blasted this out of the stadium. He's got a little bit of a smile on his face. His teammates are going to have a good time giving it to him after this.
Papazoglou, the striker who was a second half sub, to win it for Olympiakos. And he does with class. And that does it. Olympiakos and Michel on penalties, winners over Manchester City.
Casual from Papazoglou, just passes it to the inside of that side net. Well taken penalty. And psychologically, another big result for this group during this tour in the United States.
Yeah, speak to that.